Okay, so anybody that's participating, we're going to start by standing up. So I think everybody has met me. I'm Barbara Casey. I studied dance and movement in Lennox at the Levitt Institute for Expressive Movement I studied for several years until the pandemic came along. But I also studied with Dan Levin, my instructor for up to the master level was teaching, which is about the highest you can go. So anyway, I developed this workshop out of the Shaker Soul, because what I like to do is to really bring ourselves into our bodies and have a chance to kind of use our body as a healing tool. So some of the things we do in this class are much more subtle than what we did in the class yesterday. So before I start, I really want to say that I want to dedicate this experience to Laurel Gaia and Pam McMahon. Without them, I would not be doing this. Pam and Don were playing, a lot of people heard the story, but they were playing True Colors at a Reiki retreat in 2008. And when I heard, was it 2008? 2009. And I couldn't sit. We were in a big circle. I think there were 186 people in a big circle. And they started to play. And everybody was sitting, nobody was dancing, just like last night at the kirtan. I thought, I cannot sit here, I don't care if anybody thinks I'm crazy, I gotta move. So I got up and I danced. And when the song was over, I was in tears, and I just said, I know that I have to take the training to be a Shaker Soul teacher. And took the first level, loved it. Took the second level with my husband saying, what are you going to do with this? And I thought, no. But I loved it. So after I did the second level, I went back to my desk at work and I sat down and I thought, I can't do this anymore. I'm going to retire and I'm going to see if I can teach. So I asked Laurel if I could teach a Shaker Soul class at the beginning of the day at the Reiki retreat in 2009. That guy then it was 2010. I don't know, I got the years mixed up. It was somewhere around there. And anyway, Laurel said yes, and I thought, good, 5 or 6 people will come, and maybe I'll figure out whether or not I can do this. And are you waiting or?
Well, I'm trying to get John's attention.
Oh, okay. And I thought 5 or 6 people will come. Well, 23 people came, including Pam and Don, and everybody loved it. So that really gave me, that wasn't 2010, so that gave, because I retired, then I asked Laurel, and she said yes, and so that gave me the courage to go around to places that I knew, and I knew that I had to work with seniors and people with disabilities. That's my focus. But ever since then, in 2010, I have taught at every Reiki retreat in New York and in Sedona. I've done a class all 3 days, and I will do that. As Pam said, I will walk till I drop. And she did. And I know that she's been with us all weekend, as has Laurel. So anyway, with that said, the first thing, and we'll talk more about, the internal part of what we're doing after our 2 first experiences. And the first thing I like to do is to just kind of shake off everything that we might still have residual stuff. So anyway, I'm going to put on some music to do that. Of course, everything that I do is to music.